Yo, it's Artist Noir. You're listening to the Kickback Show on Dash Radio.
Started off trapping on rollers, hopping with bodies on potion. Lately been stacking that guala, tryna buy a crib for my mama. Yeah, done daughter. Started with a dream and a dollar. I be still mourning my brother. Y'all niggas, my niggas, I'm a daughter.
Let's get it! Kickback Show!
Exclusive hot shit. Dash Radio.
Wednesday, 7 p.m.
And we back. It's your boy, the DJ TJ. I got Artist Noir in the motherfucking building. What's good?
Yeah, what's Gucci?
Man, we out here.
Yeah. Appreciate you having me out, bro.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
You got dope music from what I understand. I've been bumping your shit all week.
A little bit of something. I appreciate that.
Send me a little bundle pack of some good stuff to bump.
Yeah, you got the fresh shit one time.
A little freshies.
Yeah. Unreleased type way.
Oh, we do have a premiere today, too.
Yeah, we might.
We'll get into that later in the show. So what's good? You live in Hollywood or where are you from?
Yeah, I live in West Hollywood, but I'm from Detroit originally.
Okay, what part of Detroit?
I'm from the suburbs right outside of Detroit.
Okay, the hood.
Yeah.
Hey, tell us what it was like growing up in Detroit.
It's real rough in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, where I grew up. I grew up in the suburbs right outside of Detroit, but like my roots, my whole family, my parents, all my cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody's in the city, like right in Detroit. So I definitely grew up in this very interesting, like in-between area. You know what I mean? I grew up out in the suburbs, but like I spent all my time in the city with my family. So, yeah, I love Detroit. I got a lot of love for it.
That's what's up. You go back there often, or?
I do. I try to get back there every like 3 or 6 months. I'm actually going back there on Tuesday for a week. Just go out there, kick it for a little bit, chill.
Catch up with the homies?
Yeah, it's a different pace out there. So,
right? Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah, shout out to the city, man. I can't wait to get back there. Real talk.
So, are you producing a lot of music out of Detroit or mostly here out of LA?
No, I do all my music here in LA for the most part. I also do some music out in New York. My manager lives out in New York. So, I usually fly out there like once a month. I work at Platinum Studios in New York. It's a really dope studio.
So you produce too?
No, I don't produce at all. Yeah, I'm just recording. I'm just a music artist.
And you just stay in the studio?
On the mic. Yeah, stay in the studio though. Yeah, I got to. That's where I live.
So you sent me a track called Motion featuring Nestle.
Yeah, I recorded that out in New York. Yeah, I linked up with Nestle a couple months back in New York. His manager and my manager are real cool. Nestle's a really dope emerging artist. If you haven't heard of him, check him out, man. He's super dope.
Where's he from?
I think Nestle's from Atlanta originally.
Okay.
Yeah, but he be all around now. I see him out in LA all the time. I see him in New York a little bit. But yeah, I just started working on that melody when he dropped by the studio and he fucked with it. And like, yeah, it was just love, man. We just finished the track like really quick in one night. And boom. You know, yeah, people really fuck with it. So
that's hard.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
And that's Nestle on the beat?
No, it's Cash Money AP that produced the beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Nestle's on the second verse. I did the first verse and the hook. Yeah, we were trying to put some plays in motion.
I see that. You had a track, Sensi.
Yeah, that was with Famous Dex. That
dope.
Shit went crazy.
I hear it went crazy on the internet.
Yeah, it's almost at like it's at a million views like on SoundCloud. It's doing really good on fucking Spotify.
Oh, chill out, big time.
Yeah. Nah, that shit goes crazy. We're really proud of it too because it's like our first really, really big track.
Congratulations, man. That's
thanks,
dope,
bro. I appreciate that. No doubt. Yeah. That's a slapper right there.
And how long's that been out?
Sensei's been out just a couple months, man. Maybe like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one of the records that's really kind of putting you on right now.
Yeah. Most people are like, yo, I fuck with Sensei, like karate chop. I'm like, all right, chill. Hey. You know what I mean? Like people come up to me like say that, and I'm like, what the fuck? No,
chill out with that ninja shit.
Yeah, but it's funny though, man. It's cool because it like caught on, and it was definitely something that like became just, you know, like a fun track that people fuck with.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it makes me happy to see.
I'm not actually going to play that on the show today because I want the listeners to actually go find you themselves so they can hear it.
Yeah.
Let's get them views up.
You got to do a little research.
Right?
You know what I mean? Do a little work.
Artist Noir.
Yeah.
So you go by Noir now. You mentioned you might be changing your name.
Yeah.
You got any ideas of what it might be?
Yeah, I know what it is. I already have the name. It's just...
it might be.
Yeah, I think I might have to save it for the big reveal though.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, it's just... Artist Noir has like ran its course. You know, I've been doing music only for like 2.5 years.
Wow.
And Artist Noir was definitely like, it was great with the starting concept that I had of like where I was going with the direction of my music. But things have just changed a little bit, and the name is not really transitioning well with like where the music's going.
Gotcha.
So, you know, we just gotta change up the aesthetic of the whole shit.
I feel you. So when you say where the music's going, where's the music going?
Yeah, it's going somewhere crazy.
like a certain style?
Yeah.
Or what are you getting after?
Just like the sound, man. I've been spending the last couple years really just perfecting like a sound that's true to me and honest to me, and you know, stuff that I would really like to listen to, and the type of music that like, embodies everything that I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to everything from the Isleys to Cash Money to fucking Third Eye Blind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So my shit's all over the place, but that's what I love, and I want to make sure my music is like pays homage to like the type of music that I love and grew up
That's
on,
what influenced you.
Yeah, absolutely. And make it unique to me and myself. So
you got an album in the works?
Yeah, we're working on a project right now.
Now, is this album gonna be released as the new
Noir? Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely gonna be released under the new name. We're aiming for like a fall release. So like maybe September, October.
Dope.
Because I'm just recording so much music that we got to put something out. We've been putting out singles consistently over the past like 3 months. It's doing well. Like really took off with Sensei, and then the next couple tracks after that. But it's like, it's like, all right, now, we recorded so much, like we really got to put together like a solid body of music that people can be like, this isn't just singles. Like we can really see like this person, can put together a solid project.
That's what's up. So it's going to be a pretty diverse album from what I understand.
Yeah, most definitely. We got some really dope features on there. One song that I know is going to go on the project is featuring Uno the Activist, who's really fucking dope. We got some great producers we're working with. It's exciting.
So you've already finished that record with Uno.
Yeah.
Go into that a little bit. What was working with Uno the Activist like?
It was dope, man. We actually we worked back and forth basically just through like FaceTime.
Okay.
Which is, a beautiful thing about
I love technology.
Yeah, technology and entertainment nowadays is like, I had the beat, I did a hook on it, we sent it out to him. I got on FaceTime with him when he was in the studio. And we're just talking about concepts and ideas, and then he's throwing some stuff down, calls, you know what I mean? It's just that back and forth that you're able to do, like with network with people all around the world is just dope.
That's the beautiful thing of the internet now, especially like with platforms like SoundCloud. It's like before it was so hard to break an artist.
Right.
To get an artist who's super talented exposed to the general public.
Right.
And now artists are taking control of their own empire.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of artists even saying, fuck the labels. And like, I'm going to do this myself and then kill it.
Yeah.
On top of that.
They have been. That's the beautiful thing. I'm right in between of like, maybe fuck the labels. Well,
if the price is right, you never know. So I'm not saying that the labels are bad, but hey, someone come at me with the right ticket, I might jump on.
Correct.
So you did a song called Overdose.
Yeah, that was like, that's a very special song to me, Overdose, yeah.
And why?
The song is about and dedicated and was written about one of my best friends who overdosed from opiates in 2014.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually had a similar experience myself.
Yeah.
In 2001.
Okay.
It changed my life forever.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend who literally overdosed on Vicodin. That's what it was. And I was like, it just caught me by surprise. Like, you're fucking kidding me. This was someone I kicked it with every day.
Yeah.
That shit, I don't take pills because of that. In 2001, after that, I was like, I will never fuck with pills.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's dangerous, man. I think people don't really know the dangers of it. And to me, like, Overdose was really like, it was just a very reflective record. Like, it's reflecting on my friend's death, but also reflecting on like the wrong that I may know that I do, and like how his death makes me reconsider some of the things that I do. So it's dope. I mean, you got to listen to the lyrics and really like.
What was your boy's name, if I don't mind asking?
My homie's name was Casey. We called him Smurf.
Hey, rest in peace, Smurf. Is that you singing?
Yeah, that's me. I'm trying to sing a little bit.
So you rap and sing?
Yeah, we do a little bit of that too.
Hey, you're a multi-talented musician.
Thank
I respect
you, bro. I
that.
appreciate
Respect.
That. No doubt, I appreciate that.
But you don't produce.
I don't produce.
Not yet.
Not yet. I feel like in like a couple years, if I get like a year to just take off and just fucking like try something new, it would be producing.
Okay.
I used to play the bass. I used to play the drums, like growing up and shit. I grew up in like going to church, playing the drums at a church.
Nice.
And, like, so I have a concept of like, creating music, but
do you ever get your hands in the production of your own music?
Not really. I mean, I yell at my engineer. I yell
I put
at
my hands on his neck real quick.
I done choked a few producers. Like,
you got a bunch of, you were mentioning a bunch of your influences. What are some of your biggest influences right now that help direct some of your music?
I actually try not to listen to a lot of like rap and hip hop right now because sometimes it influences my music too much. And I catch myself going in the studio, recording things, sounding like who
What's
I'm
current?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got to stay away from that. Like, it's a curse to me sometimes, So, I mean, I love Young Thug. Like, I love Nestle. I fuck with Nestle's music. I love Lil Peep. I love, like current artists that I'm really listening to.
Yeah.
But I really try to listen more so to like different genres. You know what I mean?
So if you had a Pandora playlist right now, what station would you throw it on?
Man,
Walking out of Dash Radio, you get in the car and you throw on Pandora. What's it gonna be?
90s alternative rock.
Okay, honestly, I've been on the same shit.
Yeah.
I had Nirvana radio on for the last week.
Yeah, facts.
And
I'm
it's
right
like,
there with it.
and I love it.
Yeah.
And it's because I also grew up in that era of grunge music.
Yeah.
When all that stuff was hot, you know, and like just recently, rest in peace. What's his name from Soundgarden?
Chris. Was it Chris Cornell?
Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
So he just recently passed, but I remember it's like Black Hole, Sun, all that shit. There was so much good rock that came out during that era, and I find myself doing the same thing. It's like we can all listen to the radio, we can all listen to all this mainstream, our favorite artists or hip hop artists of the time. But sometimes it's good to fall back and listen to some stuff that kind of changes your perspective, even your mood and vibe.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I try to do that, you know, and listen to the Nirvanas. I love Nirvana.
Right?
You know what I mean?
If one of those tracks comes on, it's like, hell yeah, you know?
And it makes me think of like approaching my music differently. You know what I
Totally.
mean? Obviously, I'm not Kurt Cobain, but I'm going to take some of the concepts I'm hearing in that music and like, oh yeah, I relate that to my life in this way. And, you know, I'm rapping about it this way. You know?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So for the ladies, are you in a relationship right now?
Hell no. I'm in a relationship with the money.
He said, hell no.
I'm in a relationship with the paper.
Okay.
And the chase. You know
And
what
how
I
long
mean?
y'all been together?
For a minute. That bitch be getting stingy sometimes though.
For real.
I gotta chase her sometimes.
Especially
you know?
out here in LA, it ain't cheap.
Yee, that's the only one I'm chasing though. No, I mean I love females a lot. You know, sometimes that's a problem. But it's difficult. Like you were saying, like living in LA, man, it's a hustle, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes a real one to like really settle down with that can understand that hustle. And for me, like that's number one priority. You know what I mean? So if a female isn't really in line with that, sometimes they gotta, you know, step to the side.
I feel you. Hey, side chick.
Yeah.
So if you could date someone,
and
maybe you had that one Instagram model or that celebrity chick, who would it be?
Damn, that's a tough question.
One, not two.
You know who I looked at today, who I'd never seen before, and she's not on the market, obviously, but I was like, wow, she looks like she's like the one.
Okay.
It's Kevin Hart's wife.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was like, wow, she's baddie. Like she
Kevin,
just
watch out.
Yeah,
Noir's coming for her.
In case she ever want to do with some height on him, shit, she might fuck around and hit the line one time. No, I'm just kidding. But I could just look at her and tell like she's like beautiful, like, and like she just looks like, you know, like a down ass female. You know,
That's your type.
Yeah.
If you had a type.
Yeah, but I be running through the, you know, the typical West Hollywood.
With my woes.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, you got any plans this weekend?
Man, work, recording. I'm writing for some other artists, so I got sessions all weekend.
Oh, so you write for other artists?
Yeah, I've been doing some songwriting. Yeah, for this pop artist.
On the singing side of things or the rapping side of things?
It's a pop artist, so it's very like singy and poppy. But
yeah,
it's a super dope project that I got brought on for. I can't really talk too much about it.
I know how it is.
About who it is and all that, but yeah, it's fun. It's cool because it's the complete like contrast of like who I am and what my music is. So it's cool to like just
step out of the box
else.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like how diverse you are musically.
Yeah, I try to be. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So you worked with Sasha and Watson on a track called Cali.
Yeah. Shout out to the homies, man. Sasha's in New York. Watson's out here in LA. Both of them are dope dudes. And the cool thing about that track actually was I was able to work with both of them in the studio on it separately. But when I was in New York, Sasha and I did Cali. And then I came back here with it and linked up with Watson. And we got Watson to do some stuff on it. And it just came together beautifully, man.
That's what's up. With another one.
That's that vibe track.
That is the vibe. You setting the vibe in the studio today.
Yeah, we trying to set the vibe for the whole summer.
I might have to throw that in the deck and just bump that all summer.
Please do, man.
And it feels like summer's starting to hit right now in LA, too.
It's that time, man. Roll you something up, get you a little female, put her in the passenger seat. You know?
Hit down the 101 and hit the beach or something.
Yeah, roll the windows down.
Sunset Boulevard with a blunt in hand.
Yeah, whatever you do.
I can feel that. I feel that.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
You got plans for the summer?
Work. That's it, man.
No
Work,
traveling?
Hustle. I'll be back and forth to New York like always.
Okay.
Gonna go to Michigan. Trying to hop on some tours real quick on the low.
Hey.
Might go overseas one time for a vacation, but other than that, man, I'm just working.
Gotcha. Any shows coming up?
I'm putting on an event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Here in LA?
LA, real soon.
Dope.
Yeah.
I better get that invite.
Details coming real soon.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a meeting about it this weekend, actually. But I'm very picky about certain things. Like, I've performed at some events here and just haven't necessarily been happy with, like, the caliber of them. And for me, I like to just put things in my own hands if I'm not happy with certain situations. So
sometimes you just got to do it yourself,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Me and some trusted people are just, putting some shit together ourselves. So it's going to be dope. So you definitely going to be on the list.
Yeah, list me on that one. That sounds tight, man.
Yeah.
And LA, all the events pop off in the summertime.
Oh, yeah.
Pool parties, backyard parties, mansion parties.
It's that season.
It is. I feel it coming, too. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love it when LA hits in the summer.
Yeah, females wear a little less clothing.
Oh, man. You just go down the boulevard right outside of Dash Radio, bro. You get like a block away.
Yeah.
Heads turning left and right. Like, damn, my neck.
Yeah. Break one. Wow.
Got
Get him a
again.
cast. Get him a neck brace. You guys are in the right area.
You see me on the radio, I'm like, man, what happened, bro? I was snatching necks, looking at these chicks on Hollywood Boulevard again. I'm all fucked up, bro. I gotta go lay down.
Right. Keep them off the boulevard.
That's what's up. So you were mentioning that you're clean and sober.
Yeah. I've been sober for some years now, man. I got sober when I was pretty young because I went through it with drugs and alcohol like real early.
Okay, so you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I did all the shit. Everything you can think of, I've probably done it. And it wasn't working for me anymore. You know what I mean? So I don't drink, I don't smoke.
So you're clean.
Yeah. Sometimes in my music, like I'll reference like drugs. And people are like, I thought you didn't drink. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm not necessarily speaking in like present tense. You know what I mean? When I'm making songs, sometimes it's like speaking in the past tense. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like what it was like doing this drug or what this was like, But yeah, I mean, I done it all. You know what I mean? But I don't fuck around anymore.
I got a question for you. That's good though, mad respect. And I think that a lot of artists looking up to you might influence them,
Yeah,
I feel like
man. It hurts me to see so many people like, especially with like lean and shit, man. Like,
oh, I know the whole lean movement.
So tough, man.
Get off the couch.
Yeah, bro, that shit is weak. Fuck that shit.
Unproductive.
I hated lean when I was doing drugs. That shit used to fuck my stomach up.
See, that's why we were talking about that. Like my friend OD'd on Vicodin back in the day, and I just couldn't fuck with it because I was like, I'm an upbeat person. I'm always out making moves, laughing and moving and shaking. Yeah. But then the second you do some downer shit, it's like it kind of just like, bruh.
Yeah, it's a different.
I'm like, man, that's not me. Yeah. That's not me. Yeah. But mad respect for staying clean and still putting out dope music.
Thanks, bro.
If you could work with any artist on your next album, if you could have any feature, one person, who would it be?
Damn, I gotta pick one person.
You could think on it, no rush.
All right, let me think on it.
All right. So you brought us a world premiere today too.
Yeah, new shit.
First
time.
Air horn enter here. Dun, 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 dun.
All of them.
All of it. Bells,
all the horns.
The works.
Yeah.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
What inspired the title of that?
Man, just the paper. You know what I mean? The money. We like the rubies and the hoes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, honestly, I don't even know. Just the writing of how I started writing the song and the concept of what it was. And then it just kind of came out. Honestly, I saw her a couple days before I made the song, so I think subconsciously her name was in my mind.
So this is named after Ruby Rose.
It is.
And just because you saw her, right? And she was still fresh.
Yeah, I had seen her a couple days like prior, so the thought of her, like seeing her, was just in my mind.
You were crushing, huh?
A little bit, man.
Hey,
yeah, a little. Moms raised me up in the church singing and shit.
I think we're gonna have to have you back in fall when this album drops because I want to hear more of this.
Yeah, we got some shit coming.
We'll have you on as the artist formerly known as
Noir. Wow. I might start going by that. Sheesh.
I like it.
That's a little too bougie.
I know you're pondering a dope name back there, but I'm not even gonna get into it. Yeah. I'll just wait till it pops.
It's just, we got to release it right. You know what I mean?
No, I totally get it.
It's been my nickname for a while. Like, people have been calling. It's my nickname. You know what I mean?
So you just owned it.
Yeah. Now I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, it's easier because people fuck up artist Noir. People be calling me artist for short, and it drives me crazy.
You're like, look, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, what's up, artist? I'm like, bro.
They just want to abbreviate it.
Yeah, I'm like, why wouldn't you abbreviate Noir though? And then some people can't pronounce it.
They can't pronounce it. Maybe that's what I was gonna say. It's like maybe they just don't know how to say it.
Right, and they don't.
Noir.
Bro, I get everything. Noir. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean?
Did you go to school?
Yeah. So
do you
I'm
drink
just like,
wine?
Yeah, it's not.
Do you drink wine?
No, I don't drink wine.
I was wondering if maybe like the Pinot Noir like inspired you to come up with that or something.
No, actually what inspired it was like how I originally.
Oh, that's right. You don't drink. I forgot. It's my ADHD kicking in.
No, it's all good. I feel you. It was like film noir, like dark. You know, noir in French obviously means black, dark. So at first, like the concept of where I was going with my music was very dark. You know, I think I was just in a dark place in general. So it was like artist noir. Like I'm gonna create this genre, and my sound is gonna be very like dark. You know, and we're going towards that, like the film noir of music. But it just kind of evolved out of that, and the name, you know, just didn't stick anymore. You know, I still love it, and the stuff we put out as artist noir, you know, I'm proud of it. I'm happy about it, but you know.
Well, I dig it.
Yeah,
regardless of your name.
Yeah.
The music's still dope.
I appreciate
the music
that.
speaks for itself.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to confuse people, man. So we gotta, you know, change the name properly.
Hey, sometimes a little rebranding's necessary.
Absolutely. You gotta do it right. You know what I mean?
You trying to do a big world tour here soon as this new...
Yeah, absolutely. Once we put this project out is when we're really gonna focus on touring.
Gotcha.
We've been in contact with one of the biggest agents in New York, like one of the biggest agents in the industry. I mean, she's huge. We've been talking to her about getting on tour in the fall. You know, for me, it's just about, you know, once we put that solid project out, it's like, you know, solidify it, you know what I mean? Get this, you know, gain like a cult following of people that really know the music, you know what I mean? Not just a couple singles here and there, but really know the music. So, you know, when we're popping up at shows, like people know the words.
They're singing along, they're jumping along to the beat.
Because when I got my homies in the crowd and, you know what I mean, they know the lyrics and, you know what I mean? That just hypes me up so much, man. I love performing more than anything. You know, so
it feels good to be on stage, right?
Man, it's such a beautiful. It's just like it's a high to me. It's a drug.
I know, I totally get it.
Yeah, I've done all the drugs you can think of, man. And there's nothing like being on stage performing and like because you're making people feel good. You know what I mean? They feel good around you. That energy, you know, just transmits to you. So.
And it goes both ways. It's like you're feeding it to the crowd, and the crowd's feeding it back to you, and it's just like double hype.
Yeah. You've
had any shows that you were like some of your favorite, most memorable shows that you've performed?
I did a show, like one of my first shows ever, actually at what was the name of the place? The Mint.
In Vegas?
No, the Mint here in LA. I think it's off like Pico or something. I won't comment on the staff there. However, the actual event, like I just did it right. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I actually put the event together. So I do really dope, crazy visuals behind me when I'm performing. I have
and
like
you produce those visuals yourself?
Yeah,
nice.
I edit the visuals myself. Like really just fucking trippy, crazy stuff going on behind me. I have one of my friends who's an actor. I like put him on stage in this crazy mask, and I was wearing a ski mask at the beginning, and like it was just hard, bro. It was just like, you know, like different type of which you don't really see at rap shows usually. You know?
You bring something different to the table. You got to stand out a little bit.
Yeah, and
can we expect some of that in your future shows?
Yeah, most definitely. More so, you know, just a bigger production. That was just like me trying stuff out, and I didn't really have a budget or anything like that. But you know, as we move forward, man, it's just getting bigger and better. The event that we put on will be crazy.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Have you ever crowd surfed?
Nah.
Do you want to? It's got to be in the bucket list.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to trust motherfuckers though. You gotta be able to carry me, dog.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard stories of like the crowd partying, and all of a sudden someone just hitting the floor like bam.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm not like a huge fan of Lil Uzi Vert, and as a matter of fact, like at first when he came out, when he was coming up, I really didn't like him.
Yeah.
But watching him crowd surf in these like past couple videos is so turnt, bro. I'm like, yo, I just fuck with him off that. Like seeing him stage dive, bro. Like to me, that shit's just so hard, bro. He's a little ass dude, just not giving a fuck.
Next level.
Yeah. That's not me. You know what I mean?
I feel you. To everybody their own, to each their own.
Yeah.
I saw, you know who Hobson is?
Yeah, of course.
I went to one of his shows. One of his artists was on, or one of the artists that was on tour with him was on our show, and then we went to their show later on that night. And Hobson crowd surfed, then stood on the crowd and was rapping, standing on their hands, and they were holding him up. I'm like, this dude is nuts. Just standing there, just like, rapping, like way out in the crowd, too.
That's hard, bro. Yeah, I fuck with that.
That's kind of crazy, but it's like next level shit, right?
People love him, too. That's why. People love Hobson. He's got a cult following.
He does.
Yeah, he's definitely got that cult following.
I feel like you're building one right now, too.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. I'm trying to get the females in the crowd. I don't know. They be holding me up. You mean?
Ladies, man.
Bring them up on stage. Man.
All of a sudden, it turns into a twerk off.
Yes, sir.
Ass is shaking everywhere.
Yeah.
What did Noir do to these people?
Turn this stage into a strip club one time.
All right, well, we're coming to a wrap on the show right now. I want to let the artists know, where can they find you?
Man, you can check me out on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Artist Noir. That's it. That's my tag on everything. Instagram, Artist Noir. Follow me. DM me. I'll probably DM you back if you a baddie.
DMs.
But yeah, man, the music is just coming. Like you just got to stay tuned, man. Like follow me on all the socials, and stay close because we got merch releasing. We got visuals coming out. We got cool collaborations that are about to drop. And by this fall, we're going to put out a hell of a project, man, I'm excited about. I'm just blessed to be in this position.
Badass. Well, thanks for coming on the show today.
Man, it's an honor. Thank you for having me.
And we look
real.
forward to your upcoming project and the event this summer, too. So
yeah.
you send it that way, and we'll go ahead and blast it on the show,
doubt.
too.
Appreciate that.
Keep killing it, brother.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Love. I got all my crystals on me. I am like hematite, tigers out, smoky quartz. Love, I come alive in the nighttime, especially.